What's going on, boys?
Tony Bellew here with The Sportsman. Tony, you've been referring to yourself today as just a fat cruiserweight. Do you think that's how David sees you, or?
Yeah. Well, I think he might see a bit something different when this suit comes off on Friday at the scales. I don't think he's going to get the big six-pack of muscles that he's got, but he might get a better looking version than he got on the 4th of March, the one that beat him, to be honest, so we'll see.
You call David a dangerous 4-round fighter. Are you saying that he's a different animal from round 5 onwards?
I'm saying that that all depends on how I approach the fight. If I turn the gas up and start taking the initiative in the first few rounds, then yes, he'll be exhausted by round 5.
Tony,
if I don't, then I'm in a lot of shit, to be honest. So I have to tire him out. I'm someone who doesn't get tired. Well, unless I load up with big punches from round 7 onwards and I'm blowing out my arse in 8, which happened in the first fight. But if it doesn't, he will tire from round 5.
Tony, which press conference gave you the best satisfaction? This one today or the last Liverpool one?
Oh, none of them.
Because you were trying, and I'm not sure if you bit this time.
Everyone keeps saying that I'm trying. I don't understand. I mean, if you can repeat to me what I said, that you think that I was trying to bait him, then I'd tell you, yeah, I was goading him, but I just told him the truth, mate. I just told him a couple of untruths, and I don't need him to. What happens here? What happens at that last press conference or the next press? It doesn't matter, because all that you guys are going to care about is what happens on Saturday. That's the only thing that matters. Nobody's talking right now about the last press conference in Liverpool. No one cared about the last press conference at the O2 in the Indigo. We just cared about what happened on the 4th of March, and it seems to me that that's all everybody cares about. So forget what's being said here today. Forget the fact that that crazy little coach just flipped at me and wanted to attack me. I mean, I can't give a man any more compliments than you give him, and then he tries to bite me, you know what I mean? It's wrong, but what can you do, you know what I mean? I think I have that effect on some people, I don't know, but for my approach, I've took the exact same approach I had for the first fight. I'm very cool, I'm very calm, I'm happy with where I'm at in life.
Tony, David has given the composed approach going into this fight. Yeah. Do you see that transferring into the ring on Saturday, or do you see it beginning right where the fight left off?
I do see it going into the fight for the first few rounds, but then, like I say, it all depends about how I dictate the pace, what everyone does. David had a thing of saying to me before the first fight, he said to me his words were, "You have no say." They were the exact words. "You have no say what happened in this fight. I will knock you out when I see fit." When I sat there and I listened to that, and I thought, well, he's, you know, if he is as good as what he says he is, then that's true. You know, someone like Roy Jones-esque was that good. It literally happens when he wanted to. But what David failed to realise is there's certain attributes that I have over him, and there isn't many, very, very few, but the attributes that I do have over him determine the fact that this fight will go the way I want it to go, because my feet are far better than his. So I will dictate and I will determine when we trade punches, I will determine when he hits me, I will determine when I hit him. If anything, I've got all the say in this fight, because feet are everything in boxing. You can have the biggest punch in the world, but if you can't land it, it doesn't mean anything. And like I shown in the first fight, he missed. Everyone said, I'm getting drilled to the canvas pretty quick. And all these same people say, you only won because he was injured. Well, he didn't get injured till round 6. So why didn't he drill me to the floor in the first 2? Because he was perfectly fine then. But the thing is, he was closer to hitting the lights than he was to hitting me. We'll just see for Saturday night. Let's just see how he goes. Like I say, he'll come out very measured with a different approach in this fight. He really will. But ultimately, it will come down to who can remain cool, who's the fitter, who can dictate the pace, who can dictate the range. Dictating the range is a massive part of this fight, and I will be the man who dictates that.